Hi, everyone, and welcome to the last episode of season 3. These are bonus episodes where I've actually been reviewing the season. And so, yeah, it's exciting and I'm just a bit emotional because season 3's it's ended. And when I first started my business, I didn't believe, I didn't know that I would actually be doing all of this. It's just phenomenal because, of course, when I first started, I didn't even like taking selfies, let alone getting on and actually doing videos because I didn't like the sound of my voice. It's so amazing. Now, the quote I have, I embrace a growth mindset which allows me to remain open to new ideas and perspectives. This openness does not mean I must accept every opinion, but rather that I'm willing to consider them as opportunities for reflection and potential change. And that's what reviewing all of these episodes from the 3 seasons have done for me. It's just been incredible. Now, season episode 116, embracing visibility through the heart chakra. The heart chakra has influence. It not only connects different energy centers, but also enhances emotional intelligence, which is vital for business, visibility, and connection with clients. What I meant by that, the heart chakra is a bridge. It connects the lower chakras to the higher chakras. And that is why when you work with the lower chakras first and then go up, that's what it talks about, enhancing the emotional intelligence, because you've got that grounded foundational energy to come up. Now, the power of pauses. Integrating pauses in video content allows for better client engagement and comprehension, ensuring that your message is effectively communicated. Have you ever listened or watched a video or something where the person is constantly talking and talking really, really fast? Now, when I first started, I didn't have pauses. I didn't have any of that. I will be learning much more about, actually speaking in front of big audiences because that is something I want to do in my business. And so I will be learning that. I'm also going to get a voice coach because I do want to have that profound impact. When you have a pause, you allow the clients to integrate, and it can really make such a difference. Now, the importance of self-care. Self-care is critical after creating content, especially when it evokes emotional responses, ensuring you stay grounded and balanced. For me, I love creating content, yet I still need to do the self-care afterwards because it is a big thing to create content. You're putting your message out there, your words out there, and it's a big deal. The more I do it, the less it actually affects me, not in a negative way, just emotionally and that kind of stuff. So when you're doing videos, when you're creating content, any of that, ensure that self-care. Now, in episode 117, I talked about not getting stuck and not listening to generic advice. This still see a lot of the cookie cutter syndrome. Actually, I do want to call it a syndrome because there are so many coaches out there, so many mentors, etc., that their way is the only way. And there's no other way. And it's generic advice. You are different to me. We're both different. We can't have the same advice because we operate differently as a human being, let alone in our business. And generic advice limits potential. When you follow this one size fits all advice, it can restrict your unique business vision and offerings, and it can stifle growth. I've experienced it. I know other people have experienced it as well. And the reason I also talk about this as well is I was with a coach and I actually needed to remove myself from that coach because I actually went backwards. I went backwards in my business. I went backwards in everything, not mentally, thankfully. I did a little bit, not to the extreme I have done in the past. So thankfully, I now have so many tools and techniques and skills and everything that I'm able to quickly catch on if anything's, happening. And it's really cool. Now, pricing strategy is personal. I talked about low ticket pricing may be ideal for specific audience or business models. And it's crucial to evaluate based on your context, not external opinions. I've had heaps of coaches out there going, only way is high ticket offers, and you must do high ticket offers, and you must do this, and you must do that, and this low ticket pricing just is crap. And it's like, I want to support my clients at whatever stage they are at. And the reason for that is I've been at those stages. Yes, I have a high ticket program. I have a high ticket group program as well. Doesn't mean I'm not going to offer low ticket, and low because the price is lower, because I want to support you wherever you are in your journey. Now, does that mean working with me, in a program, or does it mean something like self-study? Whatever it is, I want to support you and how you work. Now, really, the advice you get, critically analyze it. And I mean critically, because it's advice they're giving you. So whether unsolicited or from paid sources, always assess advice based on your awareness and your business's needs to ensure it aligns with your goals. And recently something happened, and it was actually a friend who gave me, like I'd sent a blog to them because I was really proud that I started blogging again. And instead of going, oh, that's great, what came back was all of these errors, which was her perception, not mine. And, it was really disappointing. All I wanted was someone to just go, wow, that's great, not someone to come back with something. And then something else happened with the same person as well. And it showed me how much growth I've got, because I was able to stand in my power and go, no, that is not correct. They were saying something about me, and what I was feeling and what I was going through. And I knew for a fact that that was not correct, because I know myself really well now. And that person was coming from the perception of, I have really grown I've grown in myself to the point I'm grounded and I'm at peace. And I don't need someone else to come at me. And so it's really interesting where you're going to get this unsolicited advice from. It's really interesting. And it's learning how to get to the point where I'm grounded, I'm at peace. And if someone wants to tell me how I'm feeling, what my aura is doing, and my mental health and that kind of stuff, they can. I know me. And that's all that's important. Now, episode 118, embracing boundaries. I've got to move me. Embracing boundaries through the Earth Connection chakra, which is a chakra in the core of Mother Earth. Yes, there's other chakras. That's the one that's right in Mother Earth. It's the warmth. So boundaries as growth tools. I love boundaries now. Boundaries. And I had boundaries with that friend of mine who told me what I was feeling, what I was going through, what I'd been taught was wrong, etc. I had clear boundaries. So establishing boundaries is essential for personal and professional development, allowing individuals to prioritize their well-being. And awareness leads to change. Gaining awareness about one's lack of boundaries can prompt significant personal transformation and empowerment. Boundaries has been something I have really had to actually learn what they were, what I needed, what boundaries I needed, and how to incorporate them in life and business. And it really has changed who I am, the way I am. Now, if you watch, season 1, you'll see there's a huge difference in who I am. You'll actually be able to see that physically, you'll be able to hear it in my voice, etc. Because I have those boundaries. And now, as I said, I'm grounded and I'm at peace. Now, idea clarity. By setting boundaries around ideas, individuals can focus on executing the most relevant actions rather than spreading themselves too thin. And what I meant by that is you are going to get truckloads of ideas in your business. Not everyone is for you. That is why you set boundaries around your idea. You write them all down, and then you can leave them if you want, or once you've written them all down, you can actually go through them and you go, is this mine? Is this mine? And you will get a clear yes or no if it's yours, especially when you really work with your intuition and your psychic abilities. It comes through much clearer because you're working with your business's energy. So you can go through and go, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then you can actually look at your values, your path and everything and go, are these ideas for now or later? Now, some of those ideas may be for now, and that's fantastic. Write them down. The others, tune in. Are they for you in a year's time or 2 years' time? Or does it go into the toy box for who knows when? Something to think about. Now, episode 119, this is the relationship you have with yourself in the Earth Connection chakra, how it actually helps you. So the Earth Connection, being in tune with Earth energy, fosters a sense of belonging and support, enhancing emotional well-being. The more I connect with the Earth Connection chakra and Mother Earth as a whole, the more like I don't have a partner, and I really don't feel the need to. I just don't, because I am so connected to myself and to Mother Earth that I get everything I need. Grounding practices. Engaging in grounding activities such as outdoor exercise restores energy and helps individuals feel more centered. The more that you can exercise, work with Mother Earth, etc., the more that you will feel grounded, centered, peaceful, happy, joyful, etc. Understanding fears. Grounding yourself helps clarify personal fears and prevents the absorption of negative energies from the collective consciousness and others. As I was saying before, that friend of mine, it was really extremely negative. Like it was right at me, really negative. And the more I held myself firm and just let her talk, the more the negative was coming towards me. And that will happen when you move forward, and it's not you're ahead of somebody or anything, it's just different. You've grown and they're at a different growth. There's no competition, it's just different growth. When that happens, very likely friends will attack you like that. It is very possible. And you may need to end up leaving friends behind or spend a lot less time with them. And this can be a fear of, when I grow, I'm going to lose all my friends. No, you won't. There is always going to be friends. And you may end up finding new friends. Now, episode 120, it was about abundance in the Earth Connection chakra. Now, abundance redefined, and I really talk about this all the time. Create your own definitions of all the words out there, like connection, abundance, creativity, etc. Create your own definitions. Now, true abundance transcends material wealth. Do I love material wealth? Yes, not as much as I used to. I have decluttered a lot, and I declutter again and again. Abundance involves fulfillment and joy in life's experiences, emphasizing the need for personal alignment. And this is my abundance, the fulfillment and joy that I have in my business, that I have in life. And that is why I'm grounded. That is why I'm at peace, because my abundance comes from elsewhere. It comes from money as well. I love money, love it with a passion. And I do want more and more and more because I can do more with it. I can have experiences. I can help other people. That's why I love money so much. It will do things for me as well. Now, confidence in clarity. As clarity increases, so does confidence in business decisions, leading to sustained progress and reduced confusion. This is abundance. When you've got that sustained progress, which includes money coming in, clients coming in, then there's a lot less confusion. You become really clear on who you are and what you're doing. Now, balance in business. Acknowledging both aligned and unaligned thoughts helps maintain clarity and prevents overwhelm, ensuring focus on core values. And I have both aligned and unaligned thoughts. I have them. I woke up this morning and it happened. I'm more aware of them now, and I actually acknowledge them, and I ensure that I quickly connect with the thoughts to see if I need to actually go into it or if I just need to go, thank you, I'm really grateful, and let it go. This is what's happened because I'm working with the chakras, because I'm working with all the tools, techniques, everything I have. Now, I'm not saying the chakras is the only thing. For me personally, it is the first thing I go to. I always go to my chakras and that of my business. Then I can bring in other tools. I love having as many tools as possible because you just never know what you might need. Now, episode 121, embracing connection in the Earth Connection Chakra. So the importance of connection. As I said, connection to Mother Earth enhances spiritual clarity and focus, influencing overall well-being. The more I connect to myself and connect to Mother Earth, the clearer I am. Just everything. And definitely my well-being is so much better. Now, healing the inner child. Engaging with the inner child can deepen one's connection to Earth, leading to emotional healing. I love my inner child. I love working with my inner child. Now, my inner child doesn't come with me when I work on my business. It is there at other times, though. Creative birth. The Earth Connection Chakra is a source of inspiration, aiding in the development of new ideas and projects when tapped into. The Earth Connection Chakra is where you go to birth your ideas. It is where you birthed your beautiful business. It is the birthing chakra. Now, episode 122, this is about creativity in the Earth Connection Chakra. Imagination as a tool. Imagination allows us to escape reality and explore possibilities, serving as a powerful catalyst for personal and professional growth. This shows how imagination can unlock new avenues in our lives and business. Now, I really didn't mean to write escape reality. In a way, it is. When you have your imagination, there are times that you want to escape reality so you can actually get clarity. When you're so in reality, sometimes you're confused and you may not be able to get the clarity. So when you use your imagination, even as simply as closing your eyes and imagining yourself somewhere and just traveling around, even now I'm doing that, I am so able to be here and yet be somewhere else at the same time. And it's so much fun. So that's what I mean by escape reality. It's not escaping and like literally escaping, which is what I used to do as a child. I used to escape into books to get away from reality. I don't do that anymore. I don't need to. What I mean is sometimes reality, you're here and you're so focused and you're doing so much and just like, huh? And that's why just literally closing your eyes and just imagining another world where you can just go and talk. That's what I mean. Now, action and imagination. While imagining success is essential, taking action is equally important to manifest those ideas into reality, underlining the balance between thought and execution. Now, this is where a lot of, and I will say this, a lot of spiritual people, spiritual coaches, spiritual business coaches, I am one, yet there's a lot of them where they talk about just, imagine it and send it to the universe and it'll just manifest. No, we still need to take action, because taking that action lets the universe know this is what I want and I'm taking action to get it. I want all your support to get it. But you can't just go, okay, universe, I want a car, and leave it at that. No, you've got to take action. You've got to save money. You've got to do all that. The universe, like, their times may happen where, you might win a car. You've still taken action though, because you've bought a ticket. Just think about that. Now, nurturing creativity. Cultivating creativity is crucial for shaping the life we desire, as it empowers us to envision and create our ideal reality, showcasing the transformative power of imagination. Imagination is one of my greatest tools. It has helped me so much. I just can't talk about how much it's helped me. It's been incredible. I love my imagination. It is so powerful. And episode 123, or actually, no, I think it's a few more. Nurturing your business relationship through the Earth Connection chakra. I talk about having a relationship with your business. You have birthed it. You have this beautiful relationship. Diverse relationship forms. Again, create your own definition of what a relationship is and what you actually want in the relationship. So recognizing the variety of relationship dynamics can help you understand how to interact with your business, whether as a partner or a nurturing figure, enhancing engagement and satisfaction. What do you want the relationship with your business to be? Do you want it to be nurturing? Do you want it to be where your business comes through as a firm, look more like like they are the owner? What relationship do you want with your business? Grounding energy. The Earth Connection chakra serves as a reminder of the origins of your business. You remember I said it's where you birthed your business, reinforcing the importance of staying grounded and connected to your intentions and purpose. And creating business identity. By assigning identities to your business, you can clarify its purpose and vision, which helps attract the right clients and align with your personal values. Definition, what is an identity? What identities do you want? Right now, I have the identity as an owner. That is the identity coming through. It is not putting on masks. We have different aspects that come through at different times. When I go for a walk, that is a different part of me that comes through. When I work on my business, I have different parts come through. That is business identities. Now, episode 124, how the Earth Connection chakra enhances your visibility. It helped me to do the videos. It helped me to create the content. So the power of presence. Being visible is not limited to videos like I'm doing. It encompasses all forms of engagement, showcasing the importance of finding what resonates personally with each individual. The inner journey. Addressing inner beliefs and fears related to visibility through practices like working with the Earth Connection chakra can facilitate a smoother transition into being seen. Work with those beliefs and fears. It is okay. Beliefs and fears are going to continually come up in life. The more that you can work with yourself, your chakras, your business, all the tools and techniques you have to work through that, the less they will come up and the easier they will be. Embracing authenticity. Authenticity in self-expression, even with the imperfections that we seem to think we have, fosters genuine connection and encourages others to share their true selves. Episode 125, embracing your inner child through the Earth Connection chakra. Inner child definition. Again, I talk about creating your own definition. The inner child embodies our original self, often concealed in adulthood. Recognizing it helps us understand our behaviors and emotions better. We have this beautiful inner child, and when we grow up, we may not be aware of our inner child anymore. Allow your inner child to come out. It will help you. Childhood impact. So both positive and negative childhood experiences affect our inner child, making it essential to address and understand these feelings for emotional balance. And you can hear it in my voice. I'm so much calmer. I'm so much, as I've said before, at peace and everything. It's beautiful. Business separation. As I said before, keeping the inner child separate from business roles allows for a healthier professional environment, your business environment, avoiding emotional conflicts and distractions. And the emotional conflicts are with yourself first, your business, and then your clients and anyone else you work with. You can have conflicts. So the more you work with your inner child and allow it to have its own time and not be in your business, the less there will be conflicts. Now, nurturing the inner child of your business within the Earth Connection chakra. So we're now talking about the inner child of your business. It has its own energy. It has its own chakras. It has its own inner child because you birthed it. It needed to do the growing. So embracing playfulness, allowing the inner child to play can reinvigorate creativity and joy in work, leading to innovative solutions and a more fulfilling business experience. Again, the business's inner child does not come with you to work. Allow it to have, you can even visualize a space wherever you have your office. Imagine a space and imagine your business's inner child there. And just think, when you're out and about and you hear children laughing, what does it do? It brings joy. And that's what I mean by the creativity and joy in work. Just even hearing the laughter helps with that. Identifying wounds. Awareness of emotional wounds related to business can facilitate healing and transformation, encouraging healthier business practice and relationships. And of course, I'm mainly talking about you and your business. Now, the inner child's influence. Recognizing the inner child's role helps entrepreneurs reconnect with the original motivations and patterns, fostering a more authentic business identity. Again, business identities come up. Episode 127, the root chakra boundaries for mental health and business alignment. So I talked about boundaries in the root chakra. The importance of boundaries. Again, I talk about boundaries. Establishing boundaries protects mental health and can improve business focus, facilitating a healthier mindset. And purposeful focus. Setting boundaries around your business ensures that all actions align with your core goals, enhancing productivity. And creative outlets. Engaging in creative activities is beneficial for mental health, providing avenues for expression and stress release. Now, episode 128, we're talking about nurturing the self-relationship through the root-based chakra. Energy management. Recognizing your energy levels enables better life choices, leading to increased productivity and enjoyment. Strategic business planning. So a strong self-relationship, the relationship with yourself, helps identify the optimal working times, ensuring balance and effectiveness in business endeavors. Think about your energy. What is going on? How does it work through the day? Figure out when you work best at certain things like creating content. When do you work best? When do you work best with working with clients? I don't like to do anything at night because it affects my sleep. That is why I won't do anything at night. And I don't like to start working on my business till 9. I want a beautiful start to the morning. It's what I need. An empowered decision making. Trusting oneself in decision making nurtures self-respect and reduces feeling of resentment towards others. And this decision making is also, you are the owner. You make the decisions, not somebody else. Somebody else shouldn't tell you what to do. And like this is also about going into groups and going, look, my designers come up with these labels, with these logos. Which one do you like? No, your business, your decision. Stop, and I've talked about this before, stop outsourcing decisions. You are the owner. Take responsibility. Stop outsourcing and asking other people, I've come up with this, or I've got these ideas. What do you think? No, it is your business. It's like so many people go, oh, create everything for your clients. Oh, yes, but no. At the same time, I create things for me first. If I create a course and it doesn't light me up, yet it's suitable for a client, guess what? That is going to come through. Create for yourself first, and you can see whether it's going to work or not. If it doesn't work, then that's your answer. Your answer isn't going into groups going, this is an idea I've come up with. What do you think? Because your ideal clients may not be in there. Now, episode 129, the Earth Connection chakra, it can enhance your visibility. So the power of presence, as I've said before, being visible is not limited to videos. Yes, videos are great because people get to know you. They get to hear you and see you. So visibility encompasses all forms of engagement, showcasing the importance of finding what resonates personally for each individual. What works for you may not work for somebody else. You may be looking at me or listening to the audio podcast and going, whoa, no, that's not for me. And that is okay. Do what is right for you. That's what's important. The inner journey. So addressing the inner beliefs and fears related to visibility through practices like working with the Earth Connection chakra can facilitate a smoother transition into being seen. And embracing authenticity. Authenticity in self-expression, even with the so-called imperfections, fosters genuine connections and encourages others to share their true selves. Now, embracing your inner child through the root base chakra. So we've now come up into the first chakra within the physical body. Again, definition. The inner child embodies our original self, which is often concealed in adulthood. And, yep, I think I've kind of repeated. That's all right. Now, episode 131, the true cost of discounts in business. This one was really big for me because it came about because of, like Black Friday, Christmas specials, all that kind of stuff. And I also participated in a couple of auctions, and it really affected me. Thankfully, as I said, I've worked with a lot of things and didn't affect me like it could have. So the emotional toll of discounting. The emotional toll is yourself, but also the client. So discounting can create feelings of resentment among customers who purchase at full price. It's crucial for businesses to consider the emotional impact on their clientele, as customer loyalty often hinges on perceived fairness and value. And I've seen this so much. I've seen on Black Friday where this lady had sold, and not just one, but I've seen it many times. They had sold like a program or something at about $4,000, and they were saying the Black Friday special was like $1,000. Can you imagine the resentment that came from those people that had bought at that price? I really don't feel it's a good thing to do, and I will never discount. I'm not going to participate in any auctions again. I'm not going to discount. I'm not going to do any of that because it affected me. And building genuine connections. So in this episode, I talked about treating clients as individuals rather than mere transactions. And this highlights the importance of building relationships in business. Even in a group program, treat them all as individuals because they are. By making clients feel valued and unique, businesses can cultivate a loyal customer base that is less likely to be swayed by competitors' discounting tactics. and the long-term impact of pricing strategies. The potential negative repercussions of discounting practices can have long-lasting effects on a business's reputation. And I warn that consistently offering discounts may lead customers to question the true value of the service, ultimately undermining the perceived quality of the brand. So if you're constantly discounting, what is the value of what you have? Think about that. And episode 132, this was really interesting. It came about, I was just thinking of things. So 5 ways to start your year intuitively aligned. You can go and watch the episode for the full 5 ways. Some of them is intentions as guiding lights. And I talked about the significance of setting intentions rather than rigid resolutions. Now, my intention for next year is it's an intentional rebirth. 2023 was a rebirth. It wasn't intentional though. It was next year's intentional. That is one of my intentions. My intention is to ensure that I continue to do what lights me up. So the significance, I said that, the intentions grounded in self-awareness and intuition provide a flexible framework that can adapt to changes throughout the year. This approach fosters a sense of empowerment as individuals can pivot and adjust their plans without feeling guilty or defeated. Think of resolutions that you've made or really clear goals that you've made that may have not happened. If you set an intention, I still set goals, I still have goals, yet it is more of an intentional goal. There is intentions behind that goal. It is not just because goals can be really rigid as well. It's SMART goals. When you bring intentions into creating those goals, it is much more powerful. And the shift to inspired action. Inspired action as a transformative approach to productivity. So instead of adhering strictly to a checklist, I encourage individuals to listen to their instincts about which actions feel right at any given moment. And this method encourages a more organic flow of work and creativity, making the process of achieving those goals feel less forced and more enjoyable. And so what I mean is I might have a checklist of, okay, I've got to get these 5 things done today. Yet when I look at the first thing and I feel inwards, it may not feel right to be like, no, actually, I need to do that tomorrow. And that is what it's about. And long-term fulfillment and joy. So my approach culminates in a vision of a more fulfilling and joyful existence by starting the year aligned with one's true self in business. Individuals can cultivate a sense of ease and happiness in their daily lives. And this perspective shifts the focus from merely achieving goals to enjoying the journey and enhancing overall well-being. And yep, that is the last one. That's the last one. Thank you very, very much for watching and listening. And I look forward to seeing you in season 4.